I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars, Cancer. So you have the full moon. This month's full moon is in your sign. So it's the 28th. So it's towards the end of the week on the Friday. So, of course, ruled by the moon, Cancer, anything that happens with the moon, particularly the full and the new moons of the month, are very um, directed to you. You feel them quite strongly. And, of course, with the full moon in your sign, so this is a time when you can really use this energy just to close off totally from 2012. Try and let go of anything that's destined to leave your life. If it seems to be just too hard to make it work, or too hard to keep an association situational person in your life, then maybe it's just time to let them go. So in other words, don't hold on too tightly to anything that's destined to leave your life. So the new moon energy is good to use in that way, and perfect right now at the end of the year, because you can now start to close things off so you have a clean slate for 2013. Okay, now you still have quite a bit of activity right opposite you in your solar seventh house of partnerships and relationships. Mars has been there and it's moving out this week and transit into the next sign, which is going to be all about money for you. So you want to be just mindful dealing with financial matters that perhaps you're not totally in control of, that you don't overstep the mark. I mean, there is like a natural level in life of give and take. It's like the chess game of life. One person has to make a move, and then you make a move, and there's a natural hierarchical I'm sure I haven't pronounced that word right, but you get what I mean, level of command in life as well. So you want to make sure you don't overstep that at the moment as well. Now, this is a good time with Venus sitting in your solar sixth house to focus on your image and your personal image. I mean, pretty soon Venus is going to move into your area of relationships. So this is a great time to sort of check how you're presenting yourself, and are you presenting yourself in the way that you want to be perceived as well. And right now, this week, there is a conjunction with the Sun and Pluto, which means they're both at the same degree, right opposite you in your house of relationships. So there could be some areas that come up this week that are perhaps sparked by what somebody else is doing, that's going to remind you of past situations that you really need to deal with. And this is a great time to do this. And even though it can be somewhat, let's say, challenging, it's a great time to sort of delve in to see how you feel about what's coming up for you. And certainly when we're around family as well, that can sort of bring up some unfinished business or old issues. But rather than walk away from it or just push it down, look at it, deal with it, ask. And when I say deal with it, ask yourself questions. Get like a nice little quiet corner and say, well, why is that coming up for me? What does it mean? How do I feel about that? Because let's not forget you're very much a feeling sign. And how would I do it differently? Because what you don't want to do now is take, with the Venus about to move into your sign, you want to like clear any blockages, right? If you can clear them now and use this transit with the Sun and Pluto to do that rather than walk away from it, then this is a great time to do it just before Venus moves in. Okay, right, now have a great holiday season, Cancer. Fabulous things coming up for next year. Very, very positive about next year for all the star signs, and that's going to be up very soon. So love and luck to you. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you next week.